So, this is the start of me sharing a little bit about my story. So, I was kidnapped. Yes, I was threatened that I was going to be killed. And that was one of the most traumatic experiences of my life. But at the end, that there's a lot more to that story, but it's just a sneak peek. But at the end, I learned that I created that situation where I was really, really abused emotionally and in my mind for that to be created and super taken advantage of because I wanted to heal that. Because I created those characters in my movie to be there to teach me that lesson because I wanted to get to know myself. Isn't that so trippy? So we're here to know yourself, accept yourself, and then you become the creator. So I'm sharing this level of story. I'm not even sharing my the times where I was raped or abused or sexually. Like things, guys. Like this girl here. This girl has been through it. I've slept on the street. My feet have been bleeding for walking on days at the beach without like shoes. Like, to this girl's been through some Oprah shit. Um, but yeah. So I don't like to share more too much about my story because I share my lessons, my nuggets, the things that I like transcended so that you can benefit from that. But some people are like, but why this? Why is this your calling? Why are you teaching me this? I don't give a fuck about you. This whole journey has been about me, my higher self, teaching to myself how to get out of the mud. You're just an extension of my consciousness. You're just like me in a different body. So if you're seeing this video, you're seeing yourself. I am you. So the paradox of saying like I don't give a shit about you, it's like I love you so much that I'm obsessed with you because I'm obsessed with myself. And I say obsessed because I'm a girl and I'm 29 and whatever. I'm barely a girl. I've been a man mo mostly in my past lives. But I'm devoted to you. My full devotion, my heart, like this sharing this message is my devotion for my life's incarnation because I'm devoted to myself and you are me. So every single character in your movie, through the deepest of the traumas, through the people that you have hated the most, through like that one person that you can't seem to forgive, all the judgments, those are all serving you for you to get to know yourself. And when you pass the lessons of getting to know yourself, you finally accept it. You don't love it because how am I going to love my abuser? How am I going to love my rapist? How am I going to love the person that kidnapped me? How am I going to love the person that gaslighted me? It was a narcissist. How I'm going to love that ex-partner that stole money from me? How I'm going to love my best friend that betrayed me? How I'm going to love the person that kicked me out of their house after I gave them my whole heart? Like things, I mean, I have chosen the most intense of the humiliation lessons to be able to learn forgiveness. And you know what, guys? When I learned forgiveness, um, I realized that there was nothing to forgive because it's unreal. If you say that you have something to forgive, you're saying you're saying that there's something wrong. Something wrong happened. Nothing wrong ever happened. Everything that you've been through has been a divine orchestration for your liberation because you needed to balance out those karmas for you to be in the reality of complete, open, and conditional love, juicy deliciousness. And when all those things can happen as a movie, yet the real you has never been affected. The real you has been unharmed, untouched, alive, in ecstasy, bliss, and the fire of your existence. And that's where true abundance lies. That's where joy lies. That's where it's not that now that I have everything that I want, it's not that I'm happier. I'm just like, it was so fun going through the challenges to get where I'm at. It's not about the end result. It's about the being you become. It's about your soul's evolution and the never-ending journey of expansion. So, part of my calling as a divine lawyer, those who guys don't know, I studied law for 5 years, so I'm a lawyer, Panama lawyer, but I like to use it for divine law, the laws of nature. Okay, so in the laws of nature, as a certified lawyer or whatever, it's not even a thing. There is no way lack exists. There is no way. Like I've been receiving emails and messages of all the people that already want to join the container. And some of them are like, yes, I want to join, please, please, please. Like, but I don't have the. Yes, you have. If you have credit, if you can take a loan, if you can call a friend, you have the money. You have the $10,000. Whatever it is, I've done, like, if I want something, I'll fucking make it happen. So that's bullshit. Like, and the test is that lack doesn't exist. The moment you make the $10,000 investment, reality completely shifts and conforms to give you that back. You gotta trust. You gotta be in the level of like, oh, that's the last thing I have. I'm like losing it. I don't know if I'm gonna. And then you do it, and boom, you instantly shift in the reality of the miraculous because the hologram has no choice but reflect that back at you. So that's bullshit. Lack doesn't exist. And the moment you make a decision, the whole world conspires to create that for you. But the solution and the resources are not going to come from the version of yourself that is in doubt, scary, fear. It's going to come from the version of yourself that says yes, because then you are going to see yourself. You magnetize it towards you because there's no separation. There's no time, guys. This is not linear. Everybody's you. There's infinite resources. You just choose and you're playing in this huge ball that we call planet Earth, which I think it's flat actually. So there's no mistakes, there's no separation, there's nothing to forgive, there's infinite resources, and there's just abundance. It's the dance of yourself with yourself and infinite choice. How fun it is to have infinite choice to do whatever the fuck you want in line with your heart. And that is the gift of being here. That is the gift of being human. That is the gift of like, oh, all your juicy desires coming your way. And for those of you that have more than enough, that you don't even know what to do with, then the container is going to be about other areas of your life. I've been asking the people that have been sending me, I'm ready for you messages on my email. So, which area do you wish to work on? Because I want to make a mix of beings that already are super affluent in terms of financial abundance. Let's say millionaires, billionaires, you have more than, I don't know, 800,000 or more in your bank account. So, that's normal for you. People that are like barely getting by, people that probably have been raped and abused and are emotionally shattered, somebody that's emotionally killing it, but it feels a bit like not really in purpose with their business. So they want to tune into purpose and be like, what do I really want to devote my life to? Intention, meaning, and then somebody that perhaps has it all and is just bored and it's like, okay, what is this? I want to like see what's up. And then another person that is like, oh, I've been watching your content for years and I love it and I have never like felt inspired to buy, but now I'm ready. And mix all of these beings, probably same ratio, 50% masculine, 50% feminine. Doesn't have to be masculine and feminine bodies because you can be masculine in a feminine body and feminine in a masculine body. So I want a ratio of masculine and feminine energies with all these qualities so we can learn from each other, support each other, and take each other to the next level of our evolution. Doesn't matter if it is financially, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, whatever it is, we'll balance each other out and it's gonna be so fucking fun. So if you're one of those people, doesn't matter what's your trauma, doesn't matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how poor you are, we're all equal. We're all equal. And the only thing that I ask in return is for you to get out of your ass and be like, I'm ready for you. Tell me what area of your life you want to work on, and tell me I'm ready to invest $10,000 in myself. And it doesn't exist. So 10,000 units of energy in myself. So you can send me that message at Nicole, just got another one, at Nicole at nikkiortega.com. And it's in the description. And yeah, we'll take it from there.